So I spoke with Apple Watts privately recently about what's going on with the situation with her sister Dominique, the GoFundMe and whatnot. This is an exclusive because this came from directly from Apple Watts and myself speaking privately. So I'm gonna put the information out there because I told her, I said, hey, any information you put out there, I'll go ahead and do that. So make sure y'all click the thumbs up button. By clicking thumbs up, that helps to trigger and stimulate the algorithm. Click thumbs up right now. Make sure you leave a comment, even just saying hi. If you want to subscribe, choose all notifications. That'll be awesome as well. So here's what your girl Apple Watts says. She said that the GoFundMe money is gone. She hasn't had any physical therapy. Her sister always wants to argue. She wasn't getting the care that she needed, and her sister told all of the business, like her personal business, to her ex. And I assume she's referring to her incarcerated ex, Emmanuel, allegedly. If not, maybe it's a different ex, but I'm pretty sure allegedly that was the ex she was allegedly referring to. She alleges that her sister was putting her on blast, like, yeah, I'm getting tired of Apple. And at this point, she has to go to court to get her money. She has a lawsuit against her sister at this point. I wish I could say this is a joke, but no, she really does, okay? She said that she was at her sister's house for 2 weeks, but only saw her 3 times. For the record, her sister, if I'm not mistaken, has 3 kids and 2 jobs. So she's like one of those really busy people. So let's, I don't want people to get the wrong impression and think like something else. But anyways, she said that she was at her sister's house for 2 weeks, only saw her 3 times, and that they argued twice. Her sister likes to be in control, and she says her mother was taking care of her when her sister wasn't there, I guess. And she said that being mentally screwed over, she couldn't get the proper treatment. She just wants to look good for social media. She's saying that her sister, wanted to basically do it for the gram, as they say. And she said that in reality, nobody likes Dominique. Like, people don't really F with her like that. So this is her way of basically getting clout, in so many words. She also alleges her sister would not feed her when she was mad at her. She says that she loves her sister, but she's terrified at how she was treated. She said every time she asked for the money, it basically turned into an argument. She would act like Apple Watts is slow or something. Apple Watts feels as if, she's competent enough to handle business. It's not that serious. She's banged up. She's not walking. She's not talking right. But her mind is there. She knows what's going on. She's cognitive. Okay. And she feels as if her sister was basically taking advantage of the situation and doing it for the gram. As she said on Instagram Live, the sister allegedly went from maybe 300 followers on Instagram to 26K. For the record, she deleted her Instagram, and I have a separate video about that coming, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, she said that her sister was doing all of this stuff for attention on the internet, and that her sister would come every weekend to every other weekend to see Apple when her boyfriend Taimula wasn't there. I'm referring to when Apple was in the hospital. Remember, she just got out a couple of weeks ago. She says, getting in the chair once a week is not therapy. She said that her sister did not do things like massage her legs or anything, and if it wasn't for her boyfriend, Taimula, shout out to him, that basically Apple would be asked out here. And she said that her mother helped too. So between the boyfriend and the mother, then that's how she was basically getting by, getting the help that she needed. And I think she was referring to her mother when she said this, because this is from us talking privately from my notes. Basically, she didn't know how to change the diaper, but she learned. I think she was referring to her mother, that her mother didn't know how to do it, but she was willing to learn how to do it so that she could help her daughter. I'm pretty sure that who she was referring to, according to my notes. She also says that her sister was never home. She was always at some guy's house, and that sometimes she would be gone the whole day. And she feels look, if you didn't have the time, if you couldn't deal with the situation, then why act like you could? Why take on this responsibility if you weren't really going to be there? So Apple Watts at this point is depressed and she's mentally drained. She feels this is all just her sister basically putting on a show for social media to make herself look good. But nobody really knows what Apple Watts is going through behind the scenes. She's her sister posted videos of them together or whatever, but that's just for show. You don't really know what's going on when the camera gets turned off. It's a whole different party. And she said that her sister was doing that to make herself look good on social media, putting on a show for everybody. Nobody knows what she's really going through. And it took her sister a week and a half to get her hair done, and it's still not finished. And she goes on to say that her sister spent thousands of dollars of money on her own kids, but bought her Apple Watch children $20 worth of clothes. And that's why she made a new GoFundMe account. The link to that GoFundMe will be in the description box as well as in the comment section. If you want to donate, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, please choose all notifications. What do you guys think? Do you think that Apple Watts maybe is misinterpreting, or do you think, like, are things really this bad? Because I mean, the type of accusations that were made about her sister, some of the stuff I can't even repeat. Like, some of it was that bad. Like, some of it was on Instagram Live. It was Apple and her friends talking about Dominique and talking about, like, her allegedly abusing substances. I mean, they went all the way, and they got in that ass. I was just like listening, like, this is some crazy shit. This is a whole reality TV show. I don't know why Zeus or VH1 haven't popped up with the cameras and just offered everybody a big old 6-figure check. Give Apple a 7-figure check. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. But to let me know you made it all the way until the end of this video, the secret password to say in the comment section is prayers up. Why prayers up? Because we're still praying for Apple. Because just because, you know, she's with her friend in Las Vegas, Nevada, and she has a boyfriend helping her and whatnot, she has a new GoFundMe up and everything, we're not going to stop praying. And remember, prayers are free. Everybody can donate. You know, some people don't even have the $1 or $5, you know, the minimum to do so. Hey, listen, you can always pray. Praying is free. Sharing the link to the GoFundMe, informing people, letting people know, hey, you know, Apple Watts, you know, she had this horrific car accident back in March of 2022. You know, it's 5 months later. She's not talking right. She can't walk. You know, she needs extensive physical therapy for at least the next year, bare minimum. So, you know, we're going to make sure that we go ahead and get that money and everything. And we're going to get her back the health. The money is going directly to her now. There's no BS. You know, we don't have to worry about, you know, any third parties. And not to, and for the record, want to put this on the record, I am in no way bad mouthing Dominique. I'm not there. I don't know what's going on, and I have nothing negative to say about her. Sisters fight, shit happens. When there was an issue initially between Dominique and Apple, this was days ago, some other blog had posted about it. I didn't say a damn thing. I stayed out of it. I said, these are two sisters, and it's not my place to repost that. Apple was venting, and I just stayed out of it. And I'm not bad mouthing the blog that reposted it. I don't know what their intentions were. But what I'm saying is that, you know, Apple is not well. So I just let her vent, and I didn't go trying to, you know, capitalize off it like, oh, I'm going to go make a video about this. I'm going to, you know, that, you know, some things can come across as just basically being like exploitive. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, these people are related, and this is social media, something, you know, everything doesn't need to be on social media. But I said, you know, she wanted to vent that way and be like, yeah, my sister's getting on my nerves or whatever. I said, nah, I'm not going to repost that shit at all, because everything on social media is not for us to be a part of. I want to be a part of this recovery plan. That's what I care about. And I just hope that things work out. I hope that someday they'll be friends again. But I think that this is going to be a situation where they're not going to like each other for a while, because the accusations, like with the friends jumping in and some of the things that were said about her sister, went so far that I really didn't see this coming. But make sure y'all click thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, choose all notifications. There's a playlist in the description box and the comment section with the videos related to this situation, and that way y'all can hear for yourself what was said, because it's crazy.